It's Lucid 18. See the world through my eyes. Manifesting what I deserve. My dream life.
Dear Diary, hi. I really feel like Disney should make a special show just for me. Like, I'm a whole character, really. You know, the show could be about a girl from a small city trying to become a super mega superstar. That's my life right now. And she is very special, like me, who is very gifted, like me, who is trying to find her way. And not only that, she's trying to make something of this world, change the world. At the same time, she's trying to become this mega superstar, one, and she also tried to change the world. That is a story, okay? That's a plot line right there. And I was thinking about, well, how would my show be like? Well, I always wanted a show, or I always wanted to be, you know how the show Lizzie McGuire, if you guys remember that show on Disney Channel, I grew up on that. I remember I always wanted to have a small little consciousness of me. Sorry about that, I was interrupted, so I had to pause. But anyways, I was saying, I always want a show, or I always want to be like Lizzie McGuire, like how she had a little small consciousness. It was like a cartoon character. And that's how I felt like growing up, like that was me. The small little cartoon version of her was me. But times 10. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I want a show like that, where it's me, right? But it's like I have a cartoon version of me, but it's like instead of like the angel, the devil type of scenario, it shows both parts of me. Like I can be very sweet and kind and loving and empathetic, and you know, I sympathize with other people. But there's another side to me that people don't realize that is within me. You know, it's like I'm like a monster beast when I feel threatened, or when you threaten the people that I love. You see a different side to me. So I want that to be shown, like a little cartoon version of me. So I always wanted a show like that, you know? Or I wouldn't say I always wanted a show like that. I always wanted a character that was made out of me. And which is me, obviously. I don't want someone else playing my life. I want myself to play me. But, you know, that's a thought. It's an idea. Disney, make it happen. Make it happen for Evolution. Okay, it's time for you to make a show based off Evolution's life. And my character will be called Evie. If you guys pay attention to the name of Evolution, the first two letters are EV. So I wanted to, like, you know, make a little nickname, Evie. So call me Evie. And that would be my character, Evie. Evie. I don't know the last name yet. I think I do, but I don't want to share it yet. But it would be called Evie, and she's from a small city, you know, and she's trying to make her way into the music industry. You know, right? She's trying to rise as a super mega superstar, where she wants to do all types of things within music and share her talents, her skills, her stories with the world. But at the same time, she's also is an advocate for life, for the souls on this planet, where she wants to change things, make a difference, make an impact, and, you know, help Mother Gaia in every way that she can. So I want that show to be the premise of it, the storyline, the plot line. That would be my life. Would you guys be interested in watching something like that? It'd be fun, you guys. So future me, hopefully you made it happen. I know you would. So I know you will. So I'm not even fronting. We're gonna have a show on Disney called Evie Eve. Oh, it's being called Evie Eve, the story of her. Oh, I like that. Evie Eve, the story of her. I deserve it. Alright, bye. Hello everyone, it's Lucy and welcome to my story. So, see the world through my eyes as I manifest my dream life, what I deserve. You better believe it. So, this is like a get rid of it me, but I already got ready. I'm actually gonna go run some quick errands, things that I need. One for my spiritual channel. I'm trying to get a mic. I was meaning to do that for a while to get a mic. The other thing I need to get is like 2 new CNA pants, nursing pants, scrubs. Because I gained weight and I don't really have that. The pants that I had before, I had to throw some away because I gained weight, and I'm like, no. So it was just too tight on me, too small, and I could have saved that actually and change and turn it into something. But it is what it is. I gotta go buy some because I don't have any pants and I gained weight, but it's okay. So yeah, but do that real quick. I'm also gonna go today. I told myself I'm gonna listen to Tupac, like all his albums. If you don't know by now, Dari, I love Tupac. That's one of my favorite artists. That's my number one for across the board for any genre is Tupac. Okay, so I'm gonna listen to. I didn't take the time to digest everything entirety of his album. Like there's songs from each album that I like, but I didn't take the time to like listen all the way through. So I'm gonna do that today. So the first album I'm gonna listen to is his very first album. It's called Tupacalypse Now. So I'm gonna go listen to that today as I'm running errands. I'm just gonna put that in, listen. My gratitude for today is I'm grateful to have faith. Okay, lead by faith, not by sight. All right, you know that saying. That's often a reminder that we need to remind ourselves. Is speaking to the choir here, speaking to myself when I say this. When the times are hard, when we are going through it, we're going through the mud, we're going through pain, suffering, anything, especially when we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, especially when there's a lot of pressure and all you see is just the bad. Remind yourself to have faith, even if you can't see it. Okay? So I'm grateful to have faith in myself, and faith is for I have faith in justice, I have faith in fairness, and I have faith in myself, and I have faith in the divine. Like everything is orchestrated and meant to be the way it's meant to be, and everything has a reason. Also, but you can also influence that reason too by what you do, by your actions and choices, and the way that you think, your behavior, and how you perceive things. Right. So I feel like everything happens for a reason, but you can also influence that reason. So I will leave that there for right now. So come with me to go run some quick errands, and we're gonna go from there. So hey everyone, so I'm at DD's. I kind of got rained on a little bit. It was sprinkling. It didn't start to go a little bit harder as I got here. So most likely I'm going to be taking the Uber back. But I'm here at DD's discount because I need 2 new scrubs, pants, because I gained weight. So your girl needs 2 scrubs. So I'm gonna get the 1X and see if that fits me. Because when I get the large, it doesn't really fit that. It's tight. So I'm gonna try these on and see. I'm just gonna get 2 for right now because I don't really need that much right now. So hi. So yeah, hold on. Okay, I got the 2 that I'm gonna try. Just regular scrub pants, no designs on it because it's scrubs. I got a blue one and a black one. That my go-to. Look at me. I don't know if you guys can see. Look how I gained a lot of weight, you guys. Look at the weight that I gained. The girl gained some weight. So that's why I have to get new scrub pants because the one that I have is too tight. So these are 1X. I'm going to show you 1X. So yeah, I'm going to try it. You can see my shirt is a little bit wet because it's raining outside. So on my way here, I was listening to the Tupac Tupacalypse Now album, his first album, and I'm almost done. And I'm gonna give my thoughts on it after I'm done. So hold on. I kind of look like a. This is me casual. Like I always have like a headband, or in a shirt, khakis, or some jeans, with some sandals or some slides, or flip flops. This is me casual. But I'm trying to change up my look. I'm gonna talk about that later. But so this is the 1X. Fits me just right, like perfectly. It's comfy, and there's even room. It's not too loose, not too tight. This is what I'm looking for. So currently, I need a 1X, not large. When it comes to the scrubs, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna get these two. Perfect. So I'm just grabbing the first two that I got. I'm headed to the line now. I do have the urge to shop, but I just have to wait. Oh, they have the Lightning McQueen. Oh, they got the Lightning McQueen. This is a small one. I wonder if they have. They probably have it in large. But who knows? Okay, so that was the first store in. So I'm going to Five Below to get a mic. I need to get a mic. I believe they sell it here. So I need to get one for my YouTube channel, my spiritual channel, and here as well. Because I haven't went back and watched my old videos that I posted on TikTok when I was trying to be like a vlogger. And hold on, let me get out of this frame. And I'm back. Yeah, so I'm at Five Below. I'm gonna see if they have some mics. Oh god. Whew. I always get rain on or something. So I'm gonna go look for it. Hopefully this mic works, because I don't know. Try again. Oh, they have like steering wheel covers. I think that's so cute. I would definitely have something like that. And oh, okay, I can't wait. Okay, so I think this is a section that I need to look at. Wireless charging, gravity mount. No, not needed. I know it's somewhere over here in Skeleton. Yeah, look for it, you guys. Don't know. Oh, they have like cute. Okay. It has to be somewhere. Don't know where it's at. Oh, they have phone cases here. I could get it, but I don't have a drive to change it. I need to find a worker, because I don't know where's that. Oh, look at pasta there. I haven't had this in a while.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, excuse me, do you guys sell the mics? Mics? Mm-hmm. We're sold out at the moment. It'll be up here.
Oh, okay. I have to only Thank you. It's gonna be cash.
Olivia hit the wrong place.
Okay, so they don't have the mic, so I'm gonna order it online. But they do have the fan. I saw it right after I already paid for everything. I just got one little thing. This is the pop socket. You put it on your phone. Mind you, I'm at $5 right? It's everything is not $5. Just like you know, this thing here, $6.45, and you can't tell me that's tax or anything. Cause why the hell? But I saw the little fan thing. I'm like, you know what? I want to go back in there and get it. I low key want to, but I say I'll come back next time when I'm out here because I do want to go. So cute. Okay, so I'm about to call Uber. It's raining. I really go home. I was gonna go to Dollar General, but I don't have to go today, so still have time. So let me go book my Uber. Oh, I see this African hair braiding place that I want to go to. I don't want to pull out my camera because somebody's getting their hair done. But I'm definitely gonna go there and book an appointment eventually. But I gotta see how much they charge though. So I have to wait 14 minutes. I just realized I was supposed to get something for my face art. I was supposed to get face art. Well, I don't know if they sell anything like that there. I'm waiting outside, so. Go back in there. You was up coming to like 10, 15 minutes. Is it? And this is exact what I need when it's be hot and I be sweating. I need this portable fan. That's what I need. And I got it in pink. So it's a portable one. So I'm gonna open it when I get home. So I already booked my Uber, just waiting. I don't know how long. The last time I checked it was like 10 minutes away, so
it was inexpensive for the trip. Time like this, I would have took the bus because I don't have that much stuff with me and whatever. But it's raining, so smart thing to do. Let's get Uber. But all that adds up, you know, is that I can't get my car. I got my license, so that's something to be proud of. So I'm going to show the checklist, you guys. Go ahead and look at the checklist. I crossed out my checklist of what I need to do right now. The next thing is to start my second job and rack up on money. But, you know, I'll keep that to myself. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this album that's Tupacalypse. I'm gonna finish it and then give my commentary afterwards. Bye. Okay, I wanted to get some face art. I'm back, you guys. But they didn't have it at Five Below. I did it back inside, like you guys saw. Got my portable fan. I need this because you guys know I'm a walker. I take the street bus right now. Don't have my car yet, so I take the street bus, and it be hot days, and I'll be sweating, like armpits, shirt be sweating, and I'll be looking cute. So portable fan is what I needed. Well, I needed that, but I didn't expect Five Below to have it. It was only $7, so I'm gonna put this in my bag just in case for those days. Because I always carry a book bag with me when I go to work and stuff, when it's work days. When it's not work days, I just carry a regular purse. You guys know I got my scrubs. So I'm a 1X person now. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. I know why I gained weight. Obviously I was consuming so much food. And it was less, it wasn't meat per se, it was banana, peanut butter, and bread. That was my go-to. You guys know. I just kept eating that, and I kept eating pasta, carbs. So that's what I kept making. It was pasta, banana, peanut butter, and sandwich. And I would order out too, but like pizza, pasta again. Yeah, I was over consuming food here. A lot of food. I'm not gonna lie. I was over consuming a lot of food. Oh, it says she forgot to take the pin out, but it's okay. I took it out. Alright, so I'm gonna work on music, you guys. So let me go do that. See you later, alligators. My bad. I forgot to get my commentary. So I did listen to the whole album of Tupacalypse Now. I like it. Okay, I did like the album. You know, you gotta keep in mind it was way back then. It's back in the 90s. So rap was different. Hip hop was different back then. It was very it was still kind of fresh if you really think about it. So they rapped kind of different than they do now. But it was very old style, old school. But there was one song that I really did like. It was called Words of Wisdom. And that song, he basically prophesized things that I already know what's coming. All right. But what I noticed about Tupac is he's very relatable. Okay. He's very, very relatable. I relate to him a lot. And I feel like we're one and the same. Really. We're one and the same. When it comes to like our worldview, how I see things, with the whole Tupacalypse Now album, it basically described his point of view as a young black male, him growing up, you know, in the hood, him dealing with gang guns and you know, his homies dying and police brutality. He talks a lot about police encounters. He talks about the entrapment of the ghetto and the entrapment in the prison system. He talks about the injustice that happens. Like, that's always what he's been about. If you really look at Tupac, you know, whole entire career and what he stands for, he always stood up for what was right, but he always called out what was wrong too. And he always talked about the injustice when it comes to police brutality, you know, what they do behind the scenes and how they could be corrupt and wicked, and they could be crooks. The people deem them as, you know, some type of saviors, some type of protection. They provide security, but actually people who live in the ghetto knows their true form. They saw both sides. They saw the good of the cops. They saw the bad of the cops. Okay, but they also, Tupac didn't just showcase that. He also showcased what happens within the ghetto, as him being a young black male and how he grew up in that. He also did a song called "Part-Time Mother." He talks about, you know, his experience, you know, growing up with his mother and how she was a crack fiend and all that stuff. And he has another song dedicated to his mom, how he appreciated her. But this song for this album, it really talks about how he felt like she wasn't, you know, all the mother that he wanted her to be. You know, he didn't have that. He had the mother that was, you know, suffering, dealing with difficulties, dealing with, you know, drugs, right? He had the mother that went to jail. He had the mother, you know, he kind of showed his experience. There was another artist that was on that song. It was from a female perspective, which I'm going to get to the whole female thing. She was also describing how she grew up with the part-time mother. They call it the part-time mother, I guess, dealing with mothers who were not really present, not really nurturing, not really there full time, you know. So it's basically they had to grow up themselves. They had to raise themselves and learn from the streets, learn from their peers, right, rather than their home. So that's so kind of like, I'm like, okay. So he talks a lot about the issues, the ghetto, the police, America, black issues. He talks about black community. That was what he's really about. He also talks about, I'm gonna go to his other albums as well, but I know in general, he always talks about the female perspective, like what female goes through, like the rape, how men treat women, how they can be disrespectful. He talks about all of that. He talks about the female perspective, but in this album he talks about the young black male perspective. And this is the first time I ever listened to this album like entirely. Even the songs that was there, I never even heard of them. So this is the first time, and I like the album. I'm gonna listen to his other albums, you know, as time goes on, but so far I like Words of Wisdom. I did like Part-Time Mother. I like Violent, right? Basically he talks about, you know, and another thing that he also talks about is his inner struggles of like his mental when it comes to like being that rebel and then wanting to be like refusing to bend. So he was like a rebel, and he refused to bend to society norms, what people normalized that he know was wrong. So he said, fuck that, I'm going to fight against it, even if I'm deemed this, that, I know that is wrong. So he was like he resisted against what society deemed normal, or deemed what society didn't fight back against. He was a fighter. He was someone who was a soul survivor. Okay, so I like Tupac a lot. So that's just my interpretation of that album. I also, he had another song that talks about his mental when it comes to like, I think it's called Lunatic. It's something lunatic, okay? And in that song, he's like, okay, I don't care. I'm just gonna go crazy. Like the product, what you bred in the ghetto, my circumstances, my experience, not just me, but as a young black male in America, what do you think was going to happen? Like that type of thing. It's like, you're about to make me breed like you might make me become a lunatic, crazy, in a way where he's gonna basically gain his own justice. Because if you really think about it, so there's a lot of issues in the black community, and most of it, okay, it all comes from somewhere, right? It came from something that the cause of it wasn't our fault, but the effects is. The cause of it wasn't our fault, but the effects of it is, and we have to take ownership to that. We have to be take accountability and be responsible, because we can't keep looking at them instead of looking into us. what we're doing now and we're still doing to this day. We got to look at us. So he was really about, you know, about the black community. Like, he talked about the issues. He talked about his perspective as a young black male. He talked about mostly police brutality, his encounters with them, how he felt trapped mentally, and, you know, just how society made them feel, right? So it was a lot of things that I got from there. So that was the first album, Tupacalypse Now. Very interesting, very interesting. So I'm going to listen to his other albums later. That's going to be later tonight. I'm not going to finish all his album in one day, but I'm going to start on the second one today. But I got to work on music, you guys. I'm already like late. That's how I'm supposed to do it. So I'm just going to do like an 8-bar. Keep it short and sweet. Okay, we're in here. Later, alligators.
It's Mr. 13. It's evolution music. Better get into it. I've got the wishing well, I put the corn in there, I go and mix it up, the silver and the gold, until it's off and up, it's time to hit the road, everything will go, exactly how I know, the measure of my soul, the world will be the rose, it's time to get what's old.